What is up, YouTube? Third Impact here, coming at you with the first Kill La Kill episode of the new season, episode 13. Now, this episode was absolutely crazy. It served as a sort of transition episode from this first story arc to the second, but did a really good job with it. It crammed a lot of stuff in there, both with seeing way more with Lady Ragyo and Lady Satsuki's connection to her, which was just insane. So apparently, Lady Ragyo controls the world, or is at least trying to, through clothing. Yet at the same time, her company acknowledges clothing as sin, which is pretty ridiculous. They are pretty much coming right out saying that they're an evil organization and that they are using clothing to control the world, which is sin. And they straight up related it back to like Bible talk. They said once Adam ate from the fruit of knowledge and sinned, that he covered his privates with a fig leaf. So they're really trying to justify this clothing plot line with hardcore biblical imagery and symbolism, which is just completely ridiculous. But it was even more ridiculous when Lady Satsuki jumped in and said, no, clothing is the world, and went on this big speech about how clothing actually connects, like the heavens and the earth and all these things, and came at it from a complete different angle. So it looks like Lady Satsuki's actually fighting for the side of light, while Lady Ragyo is fighting for the side of darkness and sin with clothing. Yet at the same time, there's Nudist Beach, who hopes to rid the world of all clothing. So where do they stand on that front? Is that something even more on the positive side than even using clothing, but for a positive manner? I don't know. It's kind of strange where all those things lie now. But Lady Satsuki is still Lady Ragyo's daughter, and they still sort of work together in a sense. And part of the plan is that once they go and take over these three other schools, that they're going to outfit them with recon or Revoc, I think it's recon or corps or something, uniforms, which are part of Lady Ragyo's group. So that's how all that stuff kind of works. But the main other part of the episode, which was just absolutely crazy, we saw this new character being introduced from the teaser of the last episode, and that was Shinjiro Nagata. Now, he was the ex-head of the newspaper club, but then was canned because he wanted everybody to revolt against Lady Satsuki, and he sees this being done through Ryoko, obviously. So he's trying to inspire her to fight again so he can be saved from this group of the disciplinary chair that are chasing him because he's been kicked off the newspaper, but also just so that all of them can now fight for freedom. But this proves not to be the case, because when Ryoko is finally works up the gusto to fight, they break into their house, their father is punched, and she just, it is like the last straw. She chases after them with Senketsu, and it's just crazy. There's the epic music playing, the epic theme music. She defeats them, everybody's so happy, but then it turns out that Shinjiro is not who he seems. And at first I was like, oh, this is just another trick. This is like the Traps Club. He's like some sort of ninja or something, and he's gone undercover. No, oh, it looks like he's like the leader of the puppet group. What is this? No, it is Harume Nui this entire time. How did Harume Nui do all these things? She has like puppet mind control magic, or like illusion magic, or it was just done to be a crazy way of showing how crazy she can manipulate things and make things go into her favor. Because the stuff that she did, impersonating this boy, even hacking these computers that Mikisugi was trying to get at, I called it in my last video that Harume Nui is just so unpredictable, completely crazy, and to keep your eye on her. In this episode, we weren't even able to keep our eye on her because the whole reveal was that it was her and we never even knew this whole time. So just absolutely crazy. Even crazier, at the end of the fight, she destroys Senketsu. Ryoko hangs on to a piece of him, which will hopefully come up later, but all the rest of Senketsu is being distributed amongst Lady Satsuki's men, which is just absolutely insane. But my theory now here is that characters like Satsuki, especially like Harme Nui, don't necessarily need Kamui in order to be insanely powerful. Satsuki can fight without it for a good while and shows that she has crazy, crazy powers. But Harme Nui is stronger than even Berserker mode Ryoko, even without a Kamui at all. So I feel now that hers has been taken, this will be a moment for her to train, get stronger with just a scissor blade, work something out on her own to be able to be on these people's level, like Harame Nui, so that when she finally does start defeating them again, gets all her pieces of Senketsu back, they'll be able to combine and be even more strong than they ever were before. So that's kind of my theory with how that's going. Mako's also gotten all caught up in this. She's with the army as they're moving out for this tri-school battle, and otherwise, just an absolutely crazy episode. I could not have asked for more from this episode. It impressed me in so many ways, and just crazy with Harme Nui, my new favorite character, being even more crazy, even more my new favorite character now, and just crazy, crazy twist. So excited for the new season. Not too happy about the fact that we didn't get a new opening, but hopefully we'll see that next time, and I will see you guys next time. So, peace.